How's it going, everybody? So I just got done watching the Bengals-Vikings game. Before I get into the game and how I performed, I want to talk about the playoff positioning a bit. So we punched the playoff spot today. It's going to be our third playoff appearance in the last 3 years, and that's a great thing to see, especially with the team that was so bad in the early 2000s and mid-2000s. I know we had that one playoff appearance in, I think it was 2006, I believe. But besides that, we've just been a really average team, really bad team. You know, it's great to see this as a Bengals fan. As far as the AFC North playoff picture looks, if the Ravens lose today, and they're down like 17-0 right now, so hopefully they do, and hopefully able to get that AFC North title. That means that we're going to be able to get that AFC North championship, and that'll put us in the either second, third, or fourth spot. You know, we want that second spot so we can get a bye. But the AFC North spot's going to give us good positioning for the first round. So that's definitely a thing you want to keep an eye on, is this Ravens game right here. So, yeah, I mean, if the Ravens win today, that means it's going to come down to the last game of the season, and that would be a really interesting game. But hopefully it does, and hopefully the Ravens lose today. So, I mean, that's it for the playoff positioning. As far as the game today, I want to talk about the defense first and foremost, especially this defensive line. The defensive line did a great job stopping Adrian Peterson. Michael Johnson was blowing the plays up in the backfield, as well as Dominic Peko. It shows this D-line is good with or without Geno Atkins. So, yeah. Keep that up, defensive line, real nice job. And the linebackers were probably the MVP of this game on the defensive side of the ball. Vinny Ray and Ray Maluga showed up today. Vinny Ray has definitely shown his worth as a linebacker, considering he's had substantial time in the linebacker spot, especially since Ray Maluga had that injury midway through the season. So it's nice to see that we have a large array of linebackers that can perform well in starting position as well as in backup positions. So final thing to look at on the defense side of the ball is our secondary. Drake Kirkpatrick was in the starting spot again for Terrence Newman. Terrence Newman was out with that. I forget what his injury is, but he should be back by the playoffs. So, yeah, Drake Kirkpatrick, he got burned on one play for a Viking touchdown, but predominantly he did pretty good. Some people are calling him a bust already. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons. He still has a lot to learn. Hopefully next year he'll take a starting role and just run with it. I mean, Adam Jones and Terrence Newman are getting old, so we're definitely going to need a young cornerback to step up next year. But that's looking a bit too far ahead. Yeah, last thing to look at is our offense. And our offense, you know, did a real nice job today, too. 42 points. Andy Dalton spreading the ball around to, Gresham, Eifert, Green, Jones, Sanu, spreading around to all these wide receivers and tight ends. I know Gresham had that one fumble. He definitely needs to hold on to the ball more. I believe that was his 3rd fumble on the year, and that leads all tight ends. So you definitely don't want to be leading the league in fumbles with your position. So definitely need to pick it up as far as turnovers go. Limit those turnovers. Our offensive line did a real nice job today, especially in pass protection. You know, the Vikings, their defensive line is fairly well. We know we could expose them in their secondary, but their defensive line is pretty good, and we held them down really well, which is good to see. You know, Zeitler got some time in, which is good to see. He was having some foot and toe problems, so it's great to see him back in. Our offensive line is really showing their depth too. So our linebackers and our offensive line definitely impressed me today with the depth we have at both of those positions. And Jarvis Green-Ellis and Giovanni Bernard, the play calling for the running plays this game was a bit iffy. There was a lot of pitches to Jarvis Green-Ellis, which I really didn't understand because he's not really that great in space. So, yeah, I mean, I think our run game will do fine in the playoffs. I mean, Giovanni Bernard, hopefully able to get more carries. I think with John Green, is getting too old. I've been hammering that into all my viewers on YouTube, but, I'm just so adamant about that Giovanni Bernard needs to get more carries. So, that's about it, guys. Hopefully the Ravens will lose today to the New England Patriots, and we'll get the AFC North title. Go Bengals.